Hey, what's up with Life Without Pants with another Path of Excel video. In today's video, we're going to talk about Blight. We're going to talk about baselining our Blight science for the rest of the league. So if you don't know, Blight has been nerfed a bit. You used to be able to get 2 Blights in a map. That is no longer possible. We just ran 100 Blight maps, and the way we did it, we had just a Toxic Sewer map because it's a really good layout. 4 chisels, an alk. I would run this one, and then we just put that, and that in there. And that's it. So we've got a polished sulfite scarab, we've got a gilded blight scarab, and we've got a sacrifice fragment. And our tree looks like this. So we've taken pretty much all the blight nodes that it makes sense to do. I wouldn't take this anymore because, well, there's no need if we're using a blight scarab. We're guaranteeing a blighted encounter. The things we're not taking are mycelial swarm and the chance to gain a free blight. Area contains in it blight encounter enchantment on maps. We don't really need that. And the reduced cost of building and upgrading towers. We blocked everything here. We've taken the map nodes. Next time I will take these nodes instead of these nodes. We've got the Niko Tech for those that are familiar with it. And if you're not, then we're going to explain it in just a minute. We've got the Wrath of the Cosmos and Word of the Exarch here because we're running red altars. We've got the Light of Dawn. We've taken the Distilled Fungus Blight wheel over here. We've got Blight Spawn over here. And then we're taking the Vivid Memories, the Remnants of the Past, and the Conquered Conquerors, so that we can get a ton of extra Elder Guardian maps, Shaper Guardian maps, Cirrus maps, that kind of stuff. And this is what it looks like. This is what our this is what our results look like. So we got quite a bunch of bubblegum currencies here, largely due to the fact that we are using the Syrian Exarch altars, and we've got a bunch of jewelry as well because we're getting anointed jewelry dropping. These are just anointed rings. You can set this up in your filter blade filter section, and we've got a lot of oil extractors, so we're going to use these in just a second. As far as important drops go, we got only 9 golden oils, which is not that many, but we didn't actually upgrade anything past Crimson, because Crimson is kind of what you use on blighted maps, is the one that's actually worth something. So this is what it looks like for our money, our fossils, scarabs, all that kind of stuff. And we got 1 divine orb, not that many. I've had 3 in the past. It depends what the RNG is like, but this again is a baseline. And for our maps, we got a ton of maps, a ton of blighted maps. We got 260 blighted maps in total. Now these sell 60 for 3 divines over on TFT. You could try and sell them individually. I'm not going to try and do that. We got 51 city square maps because our Atlas has city square as one of the favorites. And it's next to Toxic Sewer. So we have all Toxic Sewer. This is what our Atlas favorites looks like. I still haven't done Cortex yet. But we got all Toxic Sewers apart from 1 city square. So we're going to get a lot of, the adjacency bonuses is very real. And then we got, I think it's 24 Guardian maps of different varieties. We actually dropped a Cortex, but I didn't include it because I didn't want to. It's unlikely that you're going to get a Cortex in 100 maps, I think. But we got 24 Guardian maps in total. So Shaper Guardian, Elder Guardian, etc., etc., etc. That comes up to around 300C. So I've got this costs and returns here. We used 100 gilded blight scarabs. We used 100 polished sulfite scarabs. We haven't actually done the Niko stuff yet. We used the sacrifice fragment, Toxic Sewer map, chisels, and alks, and that brings us to 1,275 C in total. So 12.8 chaos per map. In currencies and oils, we got 5,115, but that's without us doing these. So I'm going to just use the oil extractors on these now, and we'll see how that changes everything. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we've done that. We've got a bunch of extra golden oils. We've got some more silver oils. Excellence is reporting that we made another 500 C, so I added that into this here. So now we're coming out at 99 chaos per map, so around 100 chaos per map that you're just walking out with. And it costs us 13 C per map, so we're making 86-ish, easily 85 C per map. just in profit. So this is really pretty good. I was surprised at how profitable it was, especially as in the when we look at the total value over here on our excellence, the oil extractors were the most profitable things, the most biggest return, because they were 8C each and they had a much higher value. But now we've used a bunch of them up and we've got loads more golden oils. So I think golden oils, really, really expensive this league. Silver oils too, especially Vengeance Cascade, which I am using, is a very popular anoint. So golden oils have gone up in price quite significantly. This is going to be the baseline for our science stuff going forward. So there's a few axes I want to mess around with here. I want to do definitely another check on the efficacy of gilded cartography scarabs. I'm definitely going to buy up 100 of those and then try and make sure that they still work with, they still affect the blight chests. I'm fairly sure they do. I had a video last league on blight, and that was when you could get 2 blights in a map, and we had 270 blighted maps in total for a very similar strat, and we got 260 this time, so it's not that different. Maybe they buffed blight, or maybe they, I don't know. I'm curious as to what's gone on there, because I'm pretty sure I replicated the previous video's strategy. So I'm going to, it's going to be something we investigate further. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far for the first of our blight videos this league. Let me know if there's something you want me to test. I can add it to the list. And as far as uniques go, we actually got a Ventus with an anoint. We also got an Astromantis, a really crappy memory. Nothing much there. A fairly decent 2-stone ring and some kind of possibly good talisman. Just joking. No talisman is good. So yeah, that's it from me. Let me know if there's anything you want to see in future videos in the comments down below. I hope you're kind to everyone you meet. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.